Good evening, internet.
Hello, hello. Holla, holla, bling, bling.
What episode now are we?
Episode 5.
Shit. We go too much higher, mate. I'm going to need your fingers, can't this?
Yeah. I'm not that fucking inbred, you prick.
Before we start, big shout out to Steezy J-Boy. Thanks for the support, brother.
Yeah, we appreciate it. He's been asking for a shout out for a while, and we've got to do it for about 2 episodes now. So there you go. Enjoy it, man. Thank you for all the shares and the likes and everything on Instagram. We appreciate it. We are at in the _doghouse_. Every time I say it, I don't get any better.
Twitter handle's better though, isn't it?
In the doghouse 69.
Hell yeah,
Nice.
brother. So we got some special guests tonight. Who we got, Reg?
We have got Chobs and Rat in tonight.
Shalom, shalom. How'd I get it?
Yeah. So, boys, we're going to start off with how do I know you both, and how does Marlon know you both? So, Chobs, do you want to kick us off?
Well, I know Marlon through the doghouse, really. I didn't
yeah.
meet Marlon before the doghouse, and we've had some good times since.
We've had some good cracks in here, haven't we?
And yeah,
Is it weird to be in here now recording a podcast opposed to having a bit of fucking free from desire on and pouring Stellas and calling everyone a cunt?
Well-
Not that it's going to change too much. We're pouring Coronas and calling each other a cunt.
yeah. I mean, we're sat down, we're chilling. We've got the lights on, the smoke machine ain't fired up.
Yeah.
There's no draft. Normal night in the doghouse, really.
It was one night, one fucking night the draft went wrong.
Yeah, one night.
And for people that don't know, that's beer on tap. So,
Yeah, beer on tap.
Yeah, not like
for
a
you.
draft through the door or anything.
no, we ain't got none of that in here. I sweat like hell.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I stood here in a fucking vest. It's boiling.
Stood in a vest with no armpit hair.
It's already started, hasn't it?
Right, so, Reg. I first met Reg 9 years ago.
It must be, mustn't it? Yeah, we were talking about this the other day.
Yeah, and drove up the track to Reg's house at the time on the way to a stag do. And I'd heard a bit about Reg, and Reg probably heard a bit about me.
A bit, Jesus Christ.
And jumps in the car, 4 cans of Guinness. Obviously, we were going to the Emerald Isle on the stag, and there I am, just ripping Reg.
All right, you scrawny fucking prick.
You lanky, bow-legged cunt.
I just thought, fuck me. I've never met this bloke before. He's tearing me a new one. I'd say one word, shut the fuck up, Reg, you fucking smelly prick. Fucking hell. I thought, so it all went on for what? About 24 hours, didn't it? We got to Dublin on our mate's stag do. Snaker's stag do it was, wasn't it?
Big shout out, Snaker.
Yeah, Snaker. We meant to be on next episode, but it's a bit fucking thrown up in the air from what I gather. But we'll try and sort it out. Yeah, so get to the Emerald Isle, and Chobs here is ripping me a new one. And I think, Jesus Christ, the fuck is wrong with this bloke? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, my mates are fucking. We go into each other hard, our mates. But considering I never met you before, I thought this is a bit fucking strong. Fucking
Constant.
You scrawny, no-haired, glasses prick. I was like, fuck. So every time I order a drink, oh, fucking hell, order something a little bit more fucking fruity than that, you prick. Fuck. Guinness and black. Who the fuck do you think you are, pregnant woman?
Guinness and Black's a pregnant woman's drink.
Well, we found that out pretty quick,
Well,
didn't
we fucking did, yeah.
Well, and I just about had enough of it, hadn't I, really?
Wow.
Come about, 48 hours in, and I said, what did you, I can't remember, you said something vaguely offensive to me, and I just about had enough, and I said, oh, why don't you fuck off, Chobs, you fat fucking cunt, and you went, hey, he's one of the fucking boys, give me this big hug, and that was sort of my initiation into your friendship group, really, wasn't it? It
was indeed, and for all you listeners that, obviously we haven't got audio at the moment,
Visual.
We haven't got visual at the moment, I am, on the larger side. I am a love bear. Yeah, a grizzly love bear.
It's John, just more white to love, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so that was my introduction into Chobs, a sort of baptism of fire, if you like it. And Rat, The tale of how we met each other is slightly more interesting. I believe it was not long after my mother had passed.
Yeah.
And Snake had hit me up saying, you could do with a good night out. And so he said, "Oh, come on, me and my mate will come on down, and we'll have the piss with you."
Well.
Go on.
Me and Snaker had we were already in the pub having a couple. We said fancy a night out, and you said, "Oh, I can't a minute, I'm on a date." He said, "Well, what are you doing after?" "Well, we were looking at going down to the local club." He said, "Well, come and pick us up." Yeah, no problem. After you'd wined and dined and everything else.
Not quite 69.
Yeah. Wine, dined and 34 and a half. And anyway, you picked us up from the local pub. And we were drinking and dancing and
Romancing.
groove and telling me and yeah. And long story short, I stole the girl that you went on a date with.
We got all the time in the world. Go into it. Go into what happened in that club.
Well, went to the bar.
It's the first time I've ever met you.
Yeah. So we were dancing away, giving it large, as we do. Went to the bar for a drink.
Did you back it in?
No, she grabbed my ass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I leant across. I said,
Keen or?
"What's on with you and Reg then?" "Well, he's like a brother." And I just said, "Oh, game on."
That's like red rag to a bull.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, asked Reg, "So what's the crack then?" I said, "Because she said you're like a brother." And he went, "Oh. Crack on then." So I did.
I cut me fucking losses by this point.
Yeah, he cut his losses. So I did.
I reckon the streets must have played then. Dry your eyes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I turned around to our boy Mule and said, "Don't know how much I spent on that fucking meal earlier." I said, "But I'm going to cut me losses now because Chobs, Rat's going to be paying for the fucking drinks for the rest of the night because he's on that like Sonic."
Well, it must be the first time Rat's ever bought a drink.
Rat's usually on the dance floor. Chobs, Rat, where's your wallet? Righto. Yeah. So that was the first encounter. And to be fair, took it like a champ, Reg.
Well,
to be fair,
sometimes you got to step back and let the alpha male take the fucking lead, haven't you? Really?
I know.
Oh,
I
big dick
know
here.
listening. I know. Listening to previous podcasts, you've had a few issues with the Range Rover.
Don't. Oh, fuck.
So
I'm specific.
we woke up the next morning, and
So did you get it? You got her.
In the hole.
I mean, I slept in the hole. She ended up on.
Did you get the hole?
No, not that night.
I'm with you.
The next couple of weeks, consecutive nights. Hey, you get on.
Holla.
And then the next morning, got a phone call from Reg.
A Range Rover broke down again.
Shut up. I wasn't going to fucking put this
The
in.
Range Rover broke.
Not
And
the
Honestly,
Range Rover.
I am
No.
fucking
Which one was it?
It was the blue one, which is
Yeah.
T8
Yeah.
4-litre, not a 4.6.
I
And
mean, this is first world
we had
problems here,
to
isn't
we
it?
had to meet him. We had to meet him down
car
at.
reserve for about $2 fucking grand for anyone that thinks I'm
Yeah.
some sort of Range Rover millionaire.
We had to pop on down.
1,500 quid too much, innit?
Fuck you.
We had to pop on down. Sort of smoothed it over with Reg the next morning, and he went. I mean, fair is fair. He said if it had happened to me, I would have took me chances as well. So we sat there, waited for the AA to come collect the car because it was done. And then we went for the infamous first BK.
Oh yeah, it was.
We went for
the services. Yeah,
we went for the big
cheese dogs.
No, we didn't even have chili cheese dogs. We just went straight in for meat.
What?
like she did.
No!
Yes, Daddy.
Yeah. So that was our first encounter, and to be fair, we've had some good old sessions since.
Yeah, so it's been a firm.
We've had some good old sessions since.
Yeah.
And obviously Marlon met through you
on the piss.
on the piss, on the sesh, at the doghouse.
We should have called this fucking podcast On the Sesh.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
all
much.
we fucking talk about.
And yeah, that's about it really.
about it.
And obviously we've had a couple of an excursion with
Which
more
we'll get
more
on.
planned, but
We'll get into the excursion later on.
yeah, and yeah, hopefully more to come.
Oh, there will be plenty more of that. Trust me. So, you've listened to the podcast. You know what's coming next. We got the guest questions. We ask these questions to everyone that's on the podcast. And we'll start with, what does a sesh mean to you?
Well, do you want me to go first, right?
Crack on.
Well, you'll probably get a sensible answer out of me. So, the sesh. The sesh means to me, it's just about having a good time, innit? Good time, good friends, unwinding, relaxing, chilling, just generally loving life. So, yeah, that's about it, really.
Getting your fucking glad rags on and having a tear up with the boys, like in the words
Yeah.
of fucking Curbs.
Oh, big shout out Curbs, yeah. And kudos, Keith. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, basically exactly the same. It's nice after a long week of work to sit down with the boys, not have to worry about anything. Just drink, have a good time. That's it,
Talk
really.
literal shit.
Yeah, just
and like,
literally talk shit, drink beer,
Bitch
Yeah.
about your fucking
Hell
week.
yeah.
bitch about your week, chuck some tunes on, shake what your mother never gave you.
I don't know.
got a fat
I'm
ass,
packing a
man.
fair ass, mine. I
know.
got some fucking junk in his trunk.
I don't know.
Booty bitches,
As the front,
big booty bitches.
as the front grew, the back retracted.
Oh,
Wow.
Looks like somebody kicked in a potato.
Wow, don't make me start on you, son.
Right,
yeah,
let's
just-
move on swiftly to the next question. Best cure for a hangover?
I can't answer this one.
No.
Silence fell across the fucking room.
I can't answer this one
Because you don't get fucking hangovers.
because I don't get hangovers.
Cunt.
As we've said a fucking 100 times.
Yeah.
God, there's our fucking beer.
I'm a firm believer when on the full sesh with the boys, when we're away on excursions,
Excursions.
of cracking on as soon as the eyes are awakened.
So you're just putting off the inevitable hangover till a Monday.
But
But
what
you-
happens if the eyes don't, like mine, don't open till fucking mid-afternoon?
Doesn't happen.
No, he's crack a twat every fucking time. Without fail.
Generally,
They're fucking disgusting, isn't it?
just doesn't happen. It's just straight on it. I've had one occasion, I think, where one occasion.
And you nearly booked yourself a
I was-
doctor's appointment.
I was going to see a doctor because it got to
What the
about half
fuck's
past
going
10.
on?
It was the morning, and everybody else had cracked a beer open. And Chop said, "Right here, rat. Jobs? Well, no, not really. I think I have to book myself in the doctor's. Why? Because I don't want to drink."
I just couldn't physically bring myself to have a drink, and I don't understand why.
About an hour later,
True story.
He was alright. Ready to rock.
That's it.
What about you, Rat?
there is no cure. It's just
I
you
hear you.
either get up and get on with it, or you wallow in self-pity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you never
Hell yeah.
really do get up and go on, do you?
No,
Not
not
like-
really. I wallow And I don't know,
it's
not
not
for
too long.
I don't know, not for too long.
You're pretty good.
I mean, I'm not
Not as bad
Chobs.
as me.
I'm not Chob spec.
No, but I'm
But
generally
I'm not quite
instigator.
Marlon spec. Generally, Chum will wake up, he'll have like 2 or 3 drinks, and then he'd go, "Come on, then." Righto, I'll open 1, and then 1 turns into 2.
And by the time I've got up, you've had 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
I mean,
Sorry, team.
there was this one time.
A Bangkang.
A bank.
Wow. No.
Reg shoved the flute in his ass.
But a very popular destination with the boys that we have got an excursion booked to. I won't mention no names, Butlins. I think it was my uncle's stag do round, right?
Yeah.
We were like
Sunday morning, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, 4-day excursion.
We were like in luxury apartment for Butlins.
Oh, you were in
Does Butlins have luxury shit?
Oh, this was
Yeah,
top of
they
the
do.
range. This had its own kitchenette.
We had
dang.
we had a sofa.
Just because we stay in the fucking Bronx
Right,
doesn't mean
right.
there is more to aim for.
I mean, we've all stayed, but this was like luxury. I think we rocked in about 5 in the morning, and I'd cracked the can of Thatcher's,
Yeah.
and I drank half, and I thought, I'm not going to drink the other half. I'll save that for breakfast. And I think it was about 8:30, 8 o'clock. Pair of boxers.
I don't even think it was that late.
No. Pair of boxers. I think I put pants on though.
Yeah, you put your pants on.
Yeah, I
that
put
was it.
pants on.
That was it.
And basically, that's where I stayed, in my pants.
I thought you were going to say you scared the shit out of the whole fucking site.
No, that's another story.
We've done like Friday night, full force. Saturday night, full force. Got to Sunday morning, and I was like, right, I'm gonna have a lie-in. Snaker was like, right, I'm having a lie-in. Chobs cracked his can of Thatcher's open. That's breakfast. Sunday morning. Anyway, Chobs wakes up, carries on, drinks his other half. I get up. Do you know what? I'll have a can.
I was on
I'll
the
have one
sofa
can.
by this time, wasn't
I'll have 1 can.
I? About
Woke
4
up.
cans deep.
I'll have 1 can. So I cracked it open, drank it. I just looked at Chum, watching the TV. I said, I'm going to have to go back to sleep. So I went back to sleep on the sofa. Woke up to just this man. What? Not even. It's just this thing sat there on this sofa, surrounded by empty cans of Thatcher's. And just looked at him. I said, all right, Chum? I'm all right, Rat. You all right? Well, I am now. And it was just, it was like watching an episode of The Hoarders. It was, it's horrendous. There was just cans everywhere.
This was like midday.
Midday.
Snaker was still in bed.
And
Yeah, well, that's fucking
he
par
was
for the
just,
course.
he was
innit?
just
Wow.
sat there watching reruns of Jeremy Kyle.
Long live Jeremy Kyle.
It was, I'm glad I didn't miss it. Put it that way. It was a sight to see.
That's when we went harpooning.
Yeah, we did go. We got to the point where we were so drunk we were harpooning people out of the window with imaginary harpoons.
Still in our pants. And that ain't no pretty sad.
Fuck's sake. Oh, man. Right. On from that, with the harpooning, what is the most mental thing that's happened to either of you on a night out?
You can go first. Because my one's proper.
I don't know, really.
It's what you want to talk about
Really?
and what I'm going to let you talk about. Because if you hear a long pause or like a bit of lift elevator music, that means it's something that Kirk is not allowed to talk about.
I don't really know. To be fair, like when I go out on the sesh,
Doom, 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 doom.
when I go out on the sesh, I sort of you just go for it, don't you? You just literally go for it, and then most
Turn
of the
off.
time you forget like what you've done through the years. I mean, I've been allowed to drink now for 13 years.
Allowed to drink.
Well, you know what I mean. Like
Legally.
legally.
Yeah.
13 years. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought we were older than that.
No.
They just look at.
Wee. Old Peter over there. Old Peter.
I was gonna say
Not Peter.
this is blonde hair, not grey. And like you're saying, yeah, I don't know. I could tell you about the most recent one with the Green Boys.
Oh, the fucking
the
green
green
boys.
Green Boys.
Get into it.
So we went to basically a bar crawl in Prague. Oh dear.
That
So
was,
this
that
was,
was Reg's stag.
Yeah, that was
That was
Reg's
Regis
stag.
Stag.
Oh,
And,
Reggie.
Is this the first story we're going to bring up from the
Oh yeah, I think
most
so.
infamous stag we've ever done?
I mean,
Yeah.
and
Set the scene, right?
we went on in.
it was
We grabbed a couple of these beers. I can't even remember what they were called.
I think it's a big
It
shout
just-
out to the Drunken
like-
Monkey, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Drunken Monkey, Mike. Yeah, yeah,
Drunken
yeah.
Monkey in
Monkey.
Prague,
Yeah.
my fucking favourite bar crawl
worst-
in the world.
it was-
Opening the 660
I'm
bottles.
pretty
Yeah, they were
sure
fucking big.
I was the only drunken rat there, though. I was pretty bad.
No, you were.
Oh, you
you
certainly were. You were a drunken rat.
You were getting there before we got there.
Yeah, so we had a couple of beers and went out for a cigarette. Come back in, spotted all these shots on the bar. Said to the bloke, "What are these for?" "Oh, they're free." "What, like free?" And he's like, "Yeah, they're free."
I'd already explained to you at this point. I said all drinks and all shots before 9 o'clock are free.
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
your fucking fill in. You took it to another level. That was a problem.
To be fair, you
say free-
baited me in. You said, "Take your fill, do what you want." So they had green ones, and they had white ones. So I took a white one, a little bit strong. So I took a green one. I was like, "Oh, it's really strong apple sours." So I took
really strong apple sours. Does that not already give you a little hint as to what it might be?
So I took another white one, took another green one, another white one, another green one. And then everybody else came in from having their cigarettes and said, "What are you doing?" "Oh, they're free."
But the thing is, we
And
did
everybody
pay
else
for the
said,
ticket.
everybody else
Let me
went,
out. Let me preface this. It was not like, oh, they're free. It was more along the lines of, "Come on in, you fucking pretty. Go get on some of these green dogs. They're fucking lit. They are driver."
He was a fucking nightmare.
Anyway, got to the point.
Genuine.
I was fine. No, I'd finished drinking the shots.
You weren't fine.
And then, no, not
You were
at this
far
point.
from
At
it.
this point, I was fine. Carried on drinking, absolutely no problem. I still remember asking the Pikachu's for a free iPhone screen.
The Pikachu's.
The Pikachu's,
The Pikachu.
and yeah, and then went out for another fag, and my legs didn't work. Just did not work.
Now, do you want me to tell a proper story?
Till the absinthe. They said it was absinthe.
Yeah, it was absinthe. Yeah.
Not green, not strong apple
It wasn't
sours.
apple sours, mate. No.
Green absinthe. And I was like, "What? The green ones?" No, both of them.
You couldn't talk at this point.
to be
right?
fair, no. To be
You were
fair,
a genuine
oh,
fucking vegetable.
I was a mess. And if it weren't for Chobs, I'd still be led in the gutter now.
I should have left the
No
brick.
shit.
But to be fair, shout out to Chobs because I was bad.
I think I got a really, really fucking good picture. You,
Yeah,
you throwing up in a bin and Charles throwing his arms up and
yeah, pretty good.
Well, it's a
And
good
it
pictures
weren't-
of Kenneth.
And then yeah, and sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a lot of testicular area.
Yeah. We won't quite delve into that.
No,
I
not
think
quite.
We're not quite PG, obviously,
No.
but we won't delve into that one.
No.
Too much.
And yeah, pretty much. And then woke up in the morning. I was
Right,
like,
mate.
my mouth's really, really dry. I'm going to down a pint of water. Not realising that water reinfuses absinthe for about 24 hours, apparently. So I'm just down in this, and I'm thinking, I felt
It's getting
fine.
worse.
I felt fine when I woke up. Now I feel really drunk again. And apparently missed the best night of the whole time we were away.
Well, weren't just you, was it?
I know.
I missed it as well.
Good old chums walking fucking rat back.
Walking. We had some 17 plate. No, what? It was a brand new Audi. I don't go, what year did we go?
Oh, I nearly spewed in the fucker
19
as well.
it would have
It was
been.
19, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, picture the scene. Chum's dragging rat.
Spin me a yarn.
Chum dragging rat to the next bar, thinking, nah, this ain't happening. Flag a taxi down. Rat falls over. Taxi drives off. So I'm like, hey. Flag another taxi down. He stops. Brand new Audi. So I gotta get him home, mate. So I'll pay whatever. 5 minutes, 10 minutes from the.
Yeah, it was nothing. It was no distance. It was something you could have walked in 5-10 minutes, really.
Yeah.
But not in the state you were in. No. You fucking daft cunt.
That would have been a 24-hour walk.
It would have been.
So
Yeah, we would have picked you up on the way back through.
Yeah, we'd have had breakfast and picked him up in the morning.
breakfast. Yeah. So he didn't spew in the taxi, but spat down the side of it, and we ended up paying the solid charge anyway.
I didn't pay it.
No. No,
Chobs paid it.
Yeah. Well, actually, it come out the kitty. Don't mention kitty. Shout out to old Danny
Dennis.
boy there. Yeah.
Go ahead, chum.
That was a trip of a lifetime. That was.
What's your best night on the piss then, chum? Go on.
Well, it's probably the same excursion.
But it might have been the night after, if I
No,
remember.
no,
the
it was the
night
night
before.
before.
Was it?
It was the night
The
previous.
first night.
No, second.
Second.
We arrived on the Thursday. We had
Yeah.
a whipping good time. And, yeah. On the Friday, obviously, as soon as the eyes awoke. Yeah. And sort of stayed on it all day. Went to some shisha bar that Reg has been to before.
I'll hit the background on this, right? So there's this shisha bar in Prague. It's called the Cocktail Lounge. Bar.
Cold rooms, isn't it?
No, it's called no, you're thinking of something else. It's called Cocktail Lounge Bar.
He's telling you about Prague, mind. You know that. He's been once. I mean, you're like a Prague connoisseur over here, son. In like Tram 22 and the 5-story club and that, remember that? But we won't delve into that too much, rat will us.
So there's the Cocktail Lounge Bar in Prague, and it's basically you can smoke shishas inside, you lounge on these big beds and you drink cocktails, and it's like, well, heaven for anyone that enjoys fucking tobacco, piss, and kicking back with the boys. So I thought, fucking fantastic. Me and Mule had already squared it up. This is where we're going to go. So I said, right, let's go here. We get there. They say, right, here's a big old fucking table out the front. You know, get the piss in. Here's some fucking shishas. Fucking get on with it, boys. And everyone's fucking loving it. We get the menus round, and everyone has a little look through. And I said, me and Mule were like, oh yeah, have a
I think
look.
I had a daiquiri.
You had a daiquiri to start.
Yeah.
Me, Mule, and Denny look down and look, Long Island iced teas. And you go, what's that? So, well, chum, that's quite strong. You don't want to, I go a bit steady on them. Oh, fuck off, you daft cunt. I'll have fucking one of they, you prick. Well, chum, they're very strong. So I'm not trying to fucking teach you how to suck a dick here, but
Just have one or two, like.
Just- Anyway, so chum guts these iced teas into them. I can't remember how many you had, but for everyone that knows what a Long Island iced tea is, it's basically every spirit on the top shelf plus a dash of Coke, and that's what makes it look like tea.
Shit.
And it is some strong old shit. And yeah, so and you can take the story from there, chum, because pretty much from there I don't really recall too much.
Well, Nor do I.
The issue is we're all lit as fuck by this point.
This is a fucking great story. What happened? Well, none of us can really remember, but shit got fucked up.
Basically, I knew I was gone. Fair gone. And I decided that I had to make it out because it was Reg Stag. And we were all going for dinner. Well, there's a nice restaurant, chicken. I remember the chicken.
It was like a whole chicken, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was lovely barbecue, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was nice.
Oh, was that in
I
that
didn't.
pla-
I think I had some cheesy chicken.
Was that in the? Was that in a place in a back
Yeah,
of
you
that
could-
back of the place?
Yeah,
with the fucking,
like
like a
it was like
burger
a
van in a
smokehouse or
That
something.
was
Yeah,
it. Burger
yeah.
van in a courtyard. The little
Yeah.
Frenchie kicking around there.
That's it. How you getting on? And I done the unthinkable. 8 pints of water.
It was more expensive than the beer, if I remember.
It was. Yeah. Much to the boys' disgust.
Yeah.
But I thought I'd sober myself right up. And then we moved on. And I can't remember the name of the bar we moved on to, but we ended up in a nightclub. And I think I'd started drinking again by then. And I was.
Yeah,
like,
you had. Yeah.
I topped myself up. And I thought, I'm there again. Let's have some more water. Went to the bar, obviously a language barrier. I asked for a pint of water. And I go, huh? I said, aqua? Huh? And in the end, I paid $2 Czech. And I walked away with a pint of mojito. I went back to the dance floor, Snaker. And I said, here. I asked for an aqua. And I got a pint of mojito. He went, did he? I said, yeah. What's doing it? Wow, can't waste it, can you? And I spent I think I spent the rest of the night spitting mint leaves, but the next time I remember was...
Shitting mint leaves.
No, 4:30 in the morning. Hoover? What? Son? Shit. Looked at my phone. I don't know how many missed calls, messenger missed calls. So, rung Snaker. Chum, where are you? So I've just come out the club. Where are you? Fuck me, chum, we're in bed. I said, you what? You disappeared, chum. Oh, fuck. I said, well, I got me phone, got me wallet, checked it, and still had some money in there. Had me fags. Ass didn't hurt. Well, I haven't been abused, so taught me how to get home. And that was 20-minute walk.
Yeah.
A 20-minute, half-hour walk.
Yeah.
I've done it in 10. And that's saying something
I was
for
going to
me.
say, that's fucking going, Chuck.
Yeah.
A light jog.
Yeah. So that was probably, not remembering to this day, the time of the mojito to walking out the club was like...
Fuck's sake.
You still can't remember, can you?
Still can't remember it now, no. But my bum will never hurt, so...
Keen.
Win-win.
Yeah. And I still have money in my phone. And
Yeah.
I remember being outside with some French.
Oh.
Don't get Marlon started on the French, for fuck's
Not
sake.
saying nothing.
And the worst part about it is we're talking Brexit.
What, with the French?
With
This
the
is
French.
pre-Brexit, so this is like...
this is- Yeah.
Has it been like 3 years after the vote, would it have been? Yeah, something like
Yeah, I was giving it large as well.
that. You fucking bunch of cheese-eating beep beep.
Something wrong with Martin's Red yet. But, yeah, that was that.
That was a good weekend.
That
was a
fucking
good weekend.
Oh,
That was a
brilliant weekend.
Really good.
So, how's everyone's week been?
Busy.
Flat out.
Yeah, really busy. Yeah, to be fair, like we haven't really slowed down, have we?
No.
Not.
To be fair, we haven't covered what y'all do.
Truckers.
Tipper drivers.
Yeah.
So you had a 8-wheeled, rigid body.
Yeah, 8-wheeled rigid bodies,
Tarmac Queens.
tarmac gems,
What are they carrying capacity?
20 tons,
Yeah. Around about 20.
32
Give or
ton
take, like
gross
a
weight.
couple of 100 kilos.
more junk in the trunk than Nicki Minaj. Know what I'm saying?
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So that's about it, really. Just get paid to
Sit on your ass and drive around.
Yeah, pretty much. Just get paid to. Well, everything that your teachers said you'd never be paid for.
Well, paid to look out.
Sit
You
on-
would never be
sit on
paid to
your
look out the
ass
window.
and
Yeah, that's
look
it.
out the window.
That's it.
Never get paid
Pretty
to look out
much.
the window.
I mean, there's a little bit more involved in it.
Yeah.
But that's the general concept
I mean,
of
it's
it.
not exciting as Agent Reg over here.
Yeah.
You know,
Get on
the one?
0069.
0069 Reg there.
you know how I be.
You killed anyone this week, Reg?
Yeah. The bloke that got the fucking got the cargo ship stuck in the Suez.
Have you fucking seen that, mine? That is hideous.
The only thing Reg killed this week was a P-38. Oh dear.
I fix a water pump.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first one.
No,
Wouldn't be
fucking
the
hell
first one.
no.
This will be the third one.
Third.
Third. Yeah, no, we fixed a water pump. Let's move on. Let's not get into fucking.
Why is that? Is it because it's still not running properly?
No, it's
or-
running fine. It's running absolutely fine.
Fine?
I still got.
Fine.
I've still got a few. What would you call them?
Isn't fine what like
Niggles.
women say?
Niggles? You got a few niggles.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Issues.
No, it's got a few long-term minor niggles.
Ah.
That's what we're gonna. That's the specific term for them.
Shock.
So didn't we delve into the Suez before?
So yeah.
Yeah, that is that's a big fuck.
Let's talk about the Suez Canal. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on there?
I mean,
Well, Big Dave
your man tried doing a 3-point turn.
and fucking Austin powered it.
Yeah, pretty much. And your man forgot to switch from loading camera to reverse camera. Basically, that's all that happened. That's all that happened.
It's gonna be bullshit for the audio listeners, but I am gonna show you guys a picture of before he came into the Suez. He was waiting to they get granted access, so you got to wait your turn in the queue. Like with planes, you get your little slot to land. He had a little slot to go into the Suez, from what I've gathered.
Fuck it all up.
Yeah, and so during his time of however long he had before he got to go into the Suez, he took his little time, and on the plotter of the radar, or whatever you call it, he drew a penis.
I mean,
That's a hero.
the last time it
get
fucked
that
up
man's
much,
number.
They sent,
Get that
even
man's
sent the
number.
powers in, didn't they?
Get that man's number. He needs to be coming around the doghouse.
We'll get him on a podcast. How
So-
did you fuck that up?
So what the fuck happened there then?
Right, so basically,
Marlon, tell us.
apparently, I've done a little bit of looking into this because it is one of the most funniest things I've seen all week.
It was one of the greatest fuck ups of this year, isn't it? Apart from that explosion. Where was that explosion? Israel? No.
So, this is like a big ass ship or boat. I don't know. Ain't Navy.
It was fucking huge.
It's like a quarter of a mile long.
What?
Oh yeah, it's like 1,300 foot. It weighs like 200,000 tons. So apparently, high winds in a sandstorm push them sideways, and it basically wedged them into both banks.
That sounds like fucking bollocks to me.
I mean, you can't. That big ass ship, you can't take your eyes off it for a minute.
So
what are you
basically,
doing? Someone fucked
he
up.
had to wait. He got on the sesh.
Drew a penis.
Couldn't quite keep it in a straight line.
That's it.
Do you remember what happened with the fucking, what was that big old cruise ship that ran aground?
was just off of Italy.
Corner Costia?
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that?
Costa Concordia. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Costa Concordia, yeah.
The be all and end all of that is the captain was dicking about,
Yeah.
basically.
He was giving it a little, hey.
That's what he was doing.
Got some spaghetti in there.
He was giving all a little, what do you call it, a wave by or something. It waving to the people on the fucking side of the island.
I don't
Hey!
understand. Like, on the side of the last thing I want to do is wave to a fucking ship. Fuck off. Nobody cares.
I don't know what the fuck happened there, but like basically the captain was being a dick, and that was the. Let's think about the three sort of things that stick in your mind. You got the Titanic, you've got the fucking Costa Concordia, and you've got the whatever boat this is in the Suez Canal.
It's like
at the
the
moment.
Evergreen or something.
Yeah, I think Evergreen is I think it's the company, because usually you don't spray the name that sort of that size.
Shit driver down the side of the boat.
He has some fucking P plates on there. Just passes the captain's license. Like,
I mean, I think he's got a very bright future driving the or piloting or whatever it is. The Mersey ferry.
Oh, the Mersey ferry.
Yeah.
across the Mersey.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The worst
so
part is they play that song on loop.
every time you cross it.
Every time you cross
Is it Frankie Says Relax saying that? I can't remember now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No. All I know is you're listening to that song over and over again, and it smells like shit.
What, the Mersey in
The
general?
Mersey in general just smells like shit.
And the entirety of Liverpool? Or
I don't know. You've been yourself. It doesn't smell like shit. There's a lot of crackheads. Shit, but it doesn't smell like shit.
There is a
Fucking
lot of
shit.
crackheads.
To be fair, there was one little section of the night where it wasn't shit.
Coyote Ugly. Shit.
Coyote Ugly was shit. I'm not
Fucking
going to mention
litter.
where we went,
Yeah,
But
ain't nothing like
you
the
loved it.
real Coyote.
and you did love it.
Well, basically,
I have myself a
Coyote Ugly, the film,
Yeah.
after the film, they opened up like a
A
sort of-
shit bar in Liverpool.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
a few
pretty
bars.
much.
It's not
Yeah,
just
pretty
one. It's like
much.
a chain of bars, and they all do the same thing. They get up on the bar and they do a little dance.
Shit.
And none of them are California 10s. They're more like Bridgewater 2s.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
We spent
Yeah.
the entire time, Reg, cussing.
Oh yeah.
Me and Chum.
The worst part is we went from a really good bar.
We did,
A really
yeah.
good. It wasn't even a bar. It was a pub, and it was. I don't know. It was
We were just passing
it was-
through,
it's-
weren't
it's a
we?
Yeah,
work-
we were passing through. But
working
we
man's
spent
pub, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a working man's pub, but the owner had set up his own little DJ stand, right, and his own little dance floor. We weren't even a dance floor until we rocked up, and it was
I got
it was
low.
carpeted, and I mean, I was quite proud of Chum because usually Chum takes a little bit of egging on to get on the dance floor.
Ain't much of a dancer,
But he
rat,
was
you
not
know.
much of a dancer already.
No, yeah, not much of a dancer, but there was no one there. And then all of a sudden, the Stella got going. Me, Reg, Chum. That was it.
Still at a twat, boom.
We were. I remember we were pulling people off of the pub benches to dance with us.
Yeah, we.
I mean,
fuck me, yeah,
men,
we were.
men,
Men,
in
women.
Liverpool don't dance.
Yeah.
Children.
Yeah,
well, I
we
think
were
I
just
think they
dragging.
just
We were
usually,
just
like,
dragging
steal
people up,
things.
just dragging them up, just giving
Car
it
radios
large.
and that, Marlon.
and then we went from that, which was it was the Clawton. Shout out to Clawton.
What was the lapper we ended up in?
Oh, I don't even know. All I know is we got given a discount card.
It was shit.
I don't know. I seen boobs.
Yeah.
I do see boobs.
Fucking £6 for a bottle of Corona, so I was a happy man.
Yeah, and then we sort of went from this really good bar and got on a taxi, 20 minutes, to go somewhere that was just bad.
Litter.
Wasn't it? It was bad. Apart from the lapper, it was bad.
I mean, to be fair, titties always make everything better.
Titties make everything better.
Yeah.
Titties. I mean, we got a free shot. I think we got a free pint or bottle, whatever it is.
And some
they
good titties.
serve. And it was
It's all right, titties.
it was about 20 quid a dance. 20 quid to see some titties. 20 quid well spent.
Yeah. It make your night better. Like,
Yeah. It's like, what you did today? Seen some titties. I mean, if I said to you,
could be worse.
if I said to you, what you did today? Nothing much.
No.
What'd you do? Spent 20 quid. Seen some titties.
Boom.
Good
Game.
day. Better
Yeah.
day than you've had.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I mean, I know
Completely.
I'm 20 quid down now, but
you see some titties.
I've seen titties. Lappers are live.
If it's a quote Rat lives by,
Lappers are life.
Lappers are life.
Lappers are live.
I swear he's got that tattooed on him somewhere.
Not yet.
Lappers
Yes.
are life.
Lappers are live.
No, you've come up with some shit. Oh, fuck me, rat. That's not shit.
Chum love they lappers.
I don't know what you're on about, rat.
Right.
Guest lager?
It's fucking time for beer of the week.
Beer of the
Beer of the week. We're gonna cut to a short break now. I'm gonna go to the fridge, get some beers, and we are gonna fucking see what you boys think of beer of the week. We'll catch you in 5. Boom. Right, I have returned from the fridge, and we have a guest lager, and the guest lager this week is Camden Hells Lager from Camden Town Brewery, and it is time to read the marketing bullshit. And the marketing bullshit this week is, what is Hells? Thanks for asking. Hells is a love child of our two favourite German beer styles, Hells and Pilsner. Clean, crisp and dry. It's the beer we always wanted to drink and the reason we started our brewery. We hope you agree. Right, let's go, boys.
Long live the Pilsner.
Now, I'm a long-time lover of Camden Hells, and I was so fucking happy to hear that Marlo picked it up this week when he dropped it off at my door and said, the dead drop is complete. And I saw that fucking little red box. I was like, oh, he's picked up that Camden, because I've just been on about it for so long. And this shit is fucking gorgeous. This is not a brand deal. We haven't been paid any money to say this, or I haven't been paid any money to say this. I fucking love this shit.
I mean, somebody has to.
Wait, what do you think of it?
No, to be fair, it's all right. It's all right.
It's a really punchy fucking lager. That's how I think lager should be.
I agree.
You've never had this before, have you, chum?
Never had this. Never had Camden. But Camden Hells.
It's got flavour, but it's not too hard hitting. It's not like take your fucking hair off Pilsner. It's not like knock you out your fucking socks stout or anything like that, or a pale ale or an IPA or anything.
They go down smooth.
I could sit there and drink this by the pint. I mean, it's only 4.6%, which is, sort of slightly higher than a lager, but God, it's fucking gorgeous.
In the size of a Coke can.
Yeah.
Well, we can get it on tap.
You can?
Yeah, I can get it. I can buy it in a 30-litre keg, and we can have it fucking plumbed in by the end of the day.
What do you reckon, Rat?
It's nice, and it's smooth.
But
when I drink a lager, Pilsner, I like an aftertaste.
I think it's got one, personally.
No.
You're not feeling it?
Not as... It's nice. I drink it, but if you bought a pint in the bar, I'd probably order it myself. But it's not got the aftertaste. Like, you drink Stella, Grolsch, Peroni. You've got that premium aftertaste. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I gotta disagree. I think it's really got that, like...
It's nice. Like, the flavour's nice. But I don't feel it's got the aftertaste.
I disagree, Rat.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm going to stand on a line with Chum and say this is fucking brilliant. I'm getting it all the way through. This is just, like, good from start to finish.
I mean, it's a nice... It's nice.
I think that's the reason it's in a 330 can, because they know it's
nice.
fucking good, and they're going to put it in a small can. So you got to pay for this shit.
It's Moorish.
You gotta pay for that money, boy.
Don't get me wrong. I would drink this, no problem. But I do like an aftertaste, and not like I've just drank this drink and it feels like someone shat in my mouth. Aftertaste.
I mean, it could be worse.
Don't talk about Fosters like that, you prick.
I was going to say, it could be worse. It could be koala piss.
Koala piss or Green Label.
Oh, Green Label. I mean, that tastes so good the Danes hate to see it go.
I mean,
Marlon, what's your thoughts?
it's nice. Like, there is...
Is that all you're going on it?
There's nothing to... Wait, hold up. Wait a minute.
Yeah, well, he's a bit wet, though, isn't he?
I mean... yeah, it's all right.
Is that it? I think it's...
Come on, Marlon.
do you get the aftertaste
Man,
or
I
not?
think this is like peak lager. If I'm honest, I don't think...
I get the aftertaste, yeah.
Is it as strong as a premium lager?
I don't think...
Yeah, but I don't
What
like
is a premium lager?
The premium lager, like, So like, I'm a Budweiser man, effectively.
No, litter.
I like my American
no.
piss.
I mean, Budweiser's alright if you've got to drive the same day.
Yeah. Bud Light, I mean, Bud Light's fucking less percentage than tap water.
Marlon, what is your fucking problem? Do you hate flavour? Is this?
No.
I don't want to feel anything.
Marlon's problem
I mean,
is
it's
he doesn't want to
right.
be yanked.
It's like,
Yeah.
who's your designated driver? Marlon.
Hell
Why?
no.
I thought he was drinking. Well, he is.
Well, he's had 12 pints of Bud Light.
Bud Light's still fucking like 3.5%,
Piss water,
4%,
Marlon.
mate.
It's piss
Yeah.
water.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to get a brand hill here,
mean-
and y'all is fucking with this.
I do like it. Like,
I mean, I say we
is-
sack him off, Reg. Sack him off. I'll come in. We can do the podcast, me and you. I mean, I know Marlon. Marlon does some good stuff, but he hasn't got no taste.
To be fair, it's been me that's been ripping the fucking beers for the last 4 weeks. So if Marlon don't agree with something, Marlon don't agree with something. But
I can drink it. I would have no problem ordering pints and pints of it. But
It's easy drinking.
You could have a night on it. No problem.
no, yeah,
fuck me.
actually, to be fair, there is no but. I
mean,
could drink that.
If you
Without
had
a
a
problem.
pint of this and you had a pint of Foster's,
Litter.
fuck me, all
I
this.
I take the pint
question-
of Budweiser.
you know what I mean? The question is, like, but there is no question, is there? You're gonna drink this. It's nice in flavour.
It's-
but
that
it's
is-
the only thing that does it for me is there's no aftertaste, and that's the only.
I do get an aftertaste with that.
See, I don't see.
I'm
Like
gonna
you drink a pint of. I'm gonna beat your wife when I get home. Stella.
Oh, the old Stella actor twat.
Yeah, Stella actor twat, white vest, no problem. Then you do get a. It's a pungent aftertaste, isn't it?
It's got a. It's
But
yeah,
that's
it
like
has
when I go to a pub, I want that. I like that. I like that aftertaste.
Do you not think that you might not be able to taste the subtle and delicious aftertaste of the Camden Hells because you smoke 40 fucking Super Kings a day? You can't.
Not quite 40.
all right, 39 and a half.
It's fucking why you can't taste the subtle, delicious, just dancing around on your taste buds of the Camden Hells.
I don't know. Yeah, but
because
that's-
you've been coated in 4 inches of tar and fucking nicotine, you prick.
Right. I can smoke these 40 JPS Players Real Red Super Kings.
We ain't
plug.
getting a fucking brand in them.
I don't think they sponsor shit
If you
anymore.
do, they're all mine. But those, whatever they are,
They're Ben's just gold wrap.
no, not
They're
the B&H Gold.
premium
I'm not talking about the
cigarettes.
B&H Gold. I'm talking about those litter in a circle tin that he just stuff up into his gums, right? That are like Sylvanian family pillows.
Oh yeah.
Right? And he literally, he just thumbs them up there, like,
Thumbs of it.
he thumbs them up there like old man Dingo's thumbing it into old Riley Reid. Shout out.
I'd more say Mandingo thumbing in the Perry Piper.
Don't talk about my missus like that, you prick.
Long live doll.
Can we just
Fucking
roll
hell.
it back to thumbing them things up in your gums? I always remember.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? He just thumbs them up. It's not even like he thumbs
No,
it up
no.
and then he gives it
Right.
a little pinky as like an aftertaste.
Right, hold up, wait a minute. The listeners are not going to fucking understand what the fuck we're on about. Right. Since about a year ago, I pretty much give up smoking apart from on the weekends. So I treat myself to a packet of B&H Gold.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself, young kings. Right, so I give it a fags about a year ago. So I'm on these sort of what's called nicotine pouches. You might have seen them in Tesco's. They're in a few fucking corner shops now. They're I don't really know how to describe them. I think the best way to describe them is how Rat described them. Is Sylvanian family pillows. They are a small pouch of nicotine and plant fiber and some sort of flavoring. So whether that be fucking mint or lemon or whatever, you stick them up under your gum, you get a fucking hard hit of nicotine that a 40 a day man couldn't fucking take It will blow your fucking mind, and they are brilliant. So I've been on them for about a year, and I started on the stag do, my stag do, and
Did you have them then?
Yeah, he
well,
offered
this
me
is
one.
this is
He
where I
offered
sort
me
of
one.
really got into them because I knew what they were.
No. We had some click, click, boom, motherfuckers.
Yeah, we on the spearmint,
did.
peppermint, click, click, boom, motherfuckers.
He was also on the pillows.
Because we went into
He
the
was on the
fucking, we
pillows
went
as
into
well.
the tobacconist, which is a thing in Prague. So we went into a tobacconist. So I went in there.
Oh,
and
yeah, like it was
I
pennies,
bought, I
wasn't it?
bought a packet of Bensons, and I seen they had the G3 Super Slims in there, and I was like, oh, I'll have a fucking can of them. Come out, and I said, boss, stuff one in me gum. And I was like, whoa, that's a good fucking hit, that is. And I turned around and says, you don't want any chewing tobacco? Rat mine. He goes, I'll take one of they, driver. All right, Rat, you crack on. So I sort of hand one out to Rat, and he stuffed ones up in his gum, but not. He didn't, I thought he was stuffing it up in his gum, but instead he sort of just stuffed it into his mouth, and with that he starts chewing it, and I thought, oh, hang on a minute, this isn't right. He starts chewing it, and I was like, Rat, no, don't chew it. And with that, his fucking face starts going red, and his eyes start going red, and he starts coughing and spitting.
I can see it now.
Fucking hocks this whole thing into a bin. Water, I need water. The fuck you haven't just chewed that fucking thing, have you daft cunt? Well, you call it chewing tobacco. No, you don't. But you don't chew it, Rat. You just hold it in your. Fuck me.
Did you have snuff as well?
False advertising.
I did
It was
have
false
snuff.
advertising. You said, would anybody like some chewing tobacco? I'll give it a go. Chewed it, spat it, ran to the nearest kiosk, and had to buy a Fanta.
Icy lemon?
No.
He come
Orange.
back red as a fucking.
I was bad. I was
red as
pretty
a
bad.
tomato. Eyes were fucking screaming.
That was around about the time that you peaked the iced tea moment with the panda.
We
was the
were
same
in
day.
the
It was the-
square
it was the
waiting
same
for
day.
what-
It was the panda.
we were in the square waiting for something.
Iced teas. Little Rob. We were probably waiting for Little Rob.
We'll get him a half.
So, are we going to delve into it?
Yeah,
or not?
Yeah, get
let's
into
go,
it, boys.
let's
Should we
go.
delve into this?
So, like, registered stag do. We went to Prague.
So, should we start from like the start?
Why?
Like,
How far do you want to go back?
well, Bristol Airport?
Yeah, fuck it. Right, let's start Bristol Airport. Everyone's like keen as shit.
Yeah.
Reg got a little bit too keen. We had to calm down a little bit
Yeah.
on the flight. No, just before in the departure lounge.
So, what about the t-shirts?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
The Italia t-shirts.
So we got a good mate Luke,
Shout out, Luke.
which I think he's on. He'll be on quite soon.
Yeah,
Don't worry about that.
he's one of them spaghetti eating motherfuckers.
But the three of them, Chobs, Rat, and Snaker, turned up in full Italian fucking football gear.
Italia t-shirts, Slazenger 3/4, socks, and sliders.
They look the fucking part, mind.
Bristol Airport. We were.
They didn't even
boys.
know what hit them.
No. No, they didn't. So,
So we land the other side
yeah.
in Prague. Get on this. So we had a like Hummer stretch
It
limo
was
book.
stretch, yeah.
Yeah.
Stretch, yeah.
Was it a Hummer?
It was a Hummer.
It was.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Which was supposed to have strippers inside, but it didn't.
That was mule.
That was
Mule
the fucking
fucked the
organisation.
job right
fuck
up.
Yeah, like you gave the cunt one job. Like,
Oh,
Yeah, literally one job.
yeah,
mule got some stick.
He
Yeah.
did.
It-
I think that even to this day, but mainly that weekend, he got so much stick.
well, the thing is, you advertise like, yeah, we're going on this stag do. You got fucking strippers inside your hotel fucking transport. Like everyone's keen as shit. Or is it just me?
No.
Oh, we were keen.
We were all keen.
We were keen. It was like, oh, we're going to have strippers in the limo. And we were like, it was like a foreign world to us. We were like, strippers in a car?
What? A limo from the airport?
We're usually used to Mike's taxis. Wow.
Starline taxis.
So we get to our gaff in the stripperless limo.
We got there.
And then we got two scenarios, haven't we, really?
We couldn't get in.
No.
couldn't get in the apartment.
No.
So we had
It was-
the stripperless limo, and then we had the keyless apartment.
That's it.
It was like
It was a genuine
stood
fucking
outside.
shit show.
We were stood outside
In a
like
country that doesn't have
16-year-olds.
contactless.
Bearing in mind, like, this place looked like
at night
downtown
club.
fucking...
it was must have been like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
I mean, the best man.
Yeah.
What sort of organisation?
Yeah, but he wasn't there. And why wasn't he there?
Because
Reg? Why was the best man not there?
I mean, the best man being Mule.
Our best man wasn't there. Now,
I say he was the worst.
he
man,
was in the
personally.
country.
In a country where we don't speak their language.
We know speak no Americana.
no, we don't. And what happened there was, fuck me. So we got in the limo. Before we got in the limo, that was right. Before we got in the limo, one of our mates went off for a piss. He said, "Air,
The stripperless limo.
Air mule,
Yeah, the stripperless limo.
watch my bag." Yeah, no problem. Went off for a piss.
Basically a bus.
While he's off for a piss, limo turns up. We all fucking get in. Come on, quickly, everyone get in.
Strippers.
Everyone who our mate has been for a piss. Come on, quickly, get in. Get in the limo. Way. No strippers. Couple of bottles of champagne, net them back, fucking have it off. Get to where we're going to. Right, unload your fucking bags. Everyone's pulling out rucksacks and these cunty wheelie fucking trolley things. Where's my backpack? Our mate who's been for a piss. Where's my fucking backpack? I told you to fucking watch my backpack. And Mule goes, "Oh, the fucking limo turned up. I can't be watching everything. I'm trying to sort out all this shit." Hang on, where's the fucking backpack? So at this point we realise the backpack is probably left outside the airport. Ring the fucking airport. Or
concierge.
Our concierge.
Concierge.
The concierge rings the airport and says, "Oh, have you got a backpack with this sort of markings on it?" And they say, "Oh yeah, we do." Yeah, we do. It's outside. It's being guarded.
It's being monitored.
Surrounded by armed police.
It's being monitored. It's being guarded just in case. All right, yeah, no worries. Right, so they get a taxi back to the airport. At this point, we're still outside the fucking apartment with no key, sat there cussing like, "You fucking useless cunt!"
I mean, the off license weren't even open.
No, the off-license- no, it was.
Because
It
we went
was.
and picked up
I
some
went in.
cans.
The stag went in and fucking paid for all the piss for everyone at fucking 40 quid for 16 cans. Yeah.
They weren't even Strapacharian.
No. Strapachari and Nan. Star Praman. So we get in, finally the key turns up with some, "I'm very sorry, my friend. Yes,
Forgot to put it in the box.
the cleaner forget to put in box. Yes, you know." So get the fucking key, get on a piss, fucking right. Anyway, our boys turn up and they say, "Oh, got the backpack." "Oh yeah, how'd that fucking go, you useless pricks?"
Wow. Cool, they got some stick.
They got some stick. Turns out the fucking bag is being surrounded by the Czech Republic armed guard.
I heard they called the bomb squad.
They're fucking bomb squad, locked and loaded, MP5s, the whole fucking shebang.
AK-47s, motherfucker.
They rock up.
You know what to do, baby.
Excuse me, that's my bag, and it's no checks, no nothing. They just say, "Is it yours?" He said, "Yeah, that's mine." "Okay." And he just grabs his bag, fucks off, and they're like, duh. And that's it. No questions, no fuck all, just, duh. And it's gone. there back in the back in the apartment with his bag. You imagine if that happened at Heathrow?
Fuck.
There'd be the Daily Mail would be there and be like,
But it doesn't matter because we probably would have still had strippers in the limo.
yeah, it probably would have.
That was a shit best, man.
That was a shit show.
Yeah, that was poor.
Between that and the Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's another
Coca-Cola.
story. That is another story.
That's another story for another day.
That's another episode.
That is another episode.
All on its own.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Neil.
70 fucking £5 English pounds worth. Glass bottles.
Yeah, when was the last time you had a glass bottle of Coke?
Oh, I do like to treat myself every now every once.
Treat y'all.
To be fair, the missus,
Every once in a while
the
to
missus
a glass
does
bottle of
love a
Coke.
glass bottle of Coke.
They don't do zero, so you gotta have full fat.
Why
Full fat or fuck all. Get
Yeah.
out. Get the fuck out of here with your fucking zero diet ass motherfucking shit.
He's going
I mean-
again.
I know what you're saying. It comes with age and copious amounts of Red Bull.
So I got one more story from the stag do. Was it you?
I don't know.
That's
Probably.
Just stop.
At
Was it
the
you?
front.
So we all woke up in the morning.
Right.
I can't remember night 1, 2, 3, etc. Oh, by this time it's all merged into one.
Right.
I'm in the fucking living room in the bed because that lovely living room bed was just there.
Is that the one with the hi-fi
Was that where the
Opposite.
pool,
in the corner?
was that where
Yeah.
the pool table was?
Yeah, that's where the pool table was.
Were you in
Yeah,
that
yeah,
room?
yeah.
Were you?
No, he wasn't. He was in the
No.
right-hand room. He was in the farthest room with the balcony, the smoking area.
Smoking area.
With Sparkle.
Yeah, but for some reason I was out asleep in the living room. I remember, I'm sure it was you, looking into fucking Snaker and Reg's room saying, fuck. I think Snaker's pulled. No?
No?
No, I knew you had this wrong.
Yeah, you got this wrong.
It was
Marl.
it was Mule.
Was it Mule?
Mule?
Yeah, Mule looked it. I was so Snaker is against the window, facing towards the door, and the other individual was facing towards the window with their ass towards the door. Now,
Who
Mule,
was that other individual?
now Mule walks in and sees this fucking tight little peachy ass. Mule
motherfucker.
With the
walks
old
in-
fucking leopard print thong on.
He sees this leopard print thong with no bra on and this fucking tight little ass just poking out of the duvet. And he turns around to the boys and goes, "Fuck me, Snaker's pulled. Snaker's fucking had it off." Anyway, so he all sort of creeps in and goes, "All right, Snaker. I get on there." At which point, the person in the leopard print thong turns around and goes, "All right, Bill, you cunt." And that's me, baby.
Now, the person in the leopard print thong, this must be more than two because, yeah, it would have been the second morning. Because the person in the leopard print thong had a severely tanned ass.
Oh, yeah.
Severely tanned ass.
Yeah.
Severely.
I got a bit of a whipping.
Reg got a beating from a dominatrix. The
worst part about it is-
on stage. And the worst part is,
I think it was his own belt.
it was. And we kind of egged her on.
A little bit?
Not a little bit.
A lot? Yeah.
A lot.
We paid good money for that.
Bloody good money. Well,
We
say
paid better money.
say good money.
Like 20 pesos.
Yeah, like
20 francs. Yeah.
It probably worked out about £3 each.
I mean, it's not as good as a 3 litre breakfast. Snake will know what a 3 litre breakfast is.
I've heard about the free beer breakfast.
Yeah.
No water in the pool.
Rats running around the place. Yeah, that's a different story again.
But that
That was a fucking good weekend.
Other than the Butlins weekends, which are just different, all in their own right.
Have you experienced
There.
that this morning?
I have done a Butlins, but like we are booked to go October.
October.
Halloween.
We should have gone
Halloween.
February.
Yeah.
Well, we should
We should have gone February
but-
last year.
No,
No,
this year.
we booked for last year, and then
I
it
don't
got
even know
moved to
what fucking year
February.
it is anymore.
Then it got moved to February.
The Rona fucked it.
Well, I think our listeners will be glad to hear that, in the words of Borat, well, not in the
The
words.
X-Smash?
No, not in the words of Borat. No, it's
One day I break cage, I get this. Cigarette success.
This is the point where we usually talk about your car history, but in the words of Borat, this is, my friends, their car history is very boring.
Pretty
The
much.
car history is very boring, but we never have piece of shit like B38.
Different.
I mean,
cities.
I've never been picked up from a
Trump's coming
services by the AA.
No, I've never been on the back of a wreck driver.
No, never.
No.
Have you ever?
I mean,
I have once.
No.
That was in the missus.
You have a
Golf.
P38?
Have either of you ever owned 3 of the car that you currently own?
Well, no, because we're not obviously fucking
That's
stuck
stupid.
up and posh like yourself, Reg. I mean, we've got better, haven't we? We've had a few discussions over the recent podcasts and about the plum in the mouth, and I believe it got a little bit better.
You're a fucking cunt. You are.
I mean, usually you buy a car, you buy a better car.
Yeah, but you just
buy a
buy a
better
piece
car.
of shit.
And basically, all you do is you buy a car, buy the same car, and again.
Buy the same problems.
Yeah, same time,
then-
same problem.
I got love for the game. All right, I
somebody
fucking
has
love
to.
them cars.
Somebody has to.
There was nothing like getting in your car in the morning and it firing up and you just being like,
Thank God it did.
shut your fucking hole.
The temperature gauge hasn't gone through the roof.
So anyway, right, Kurt. Final question. Tell us something your mum doesn't know.
Not a lot, really. Mum knows everything. It's social media, isn't it? Mum knows everything. Everything. And she don't give a yet. She don't care.
Come on, tell us something. It's got to be something.
Because-
Tell us something your mum doesn't know.
She doesn't. Mum doesn't know I have no foreskin. Because it's not really a conversation you have with your mum. Here, mum.
Fucking brilliant.
Here, mum. Yeah, went in for a lump on the bollocks. Come out with a
weight
haircut.
reduction.
Yeah, went in for a haircut. Didn't tell her. She doesn't know. She ain't gonna see it. Don't need to tell her.
See, there was nothing. I had a little bit of pressure, and then I've got no foreskin. No, let's get right, Chobs. Tell us something your mum doesn't know.
I've been on the best podcast in the world.
Oh, don't lick my ass like that, you prick.
I ain't licking your
Not
ass.
in my ass, Stephen.
Not in my ass, Stephen.
No, there's probably... Yeah, like
Mum know about the cliff?
tell
Why
us.
you fell down the cliff?
Yeah.
She does now, does
I
she?
got grassed up, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Mum knows everything.
Yeah, pretty much. Just mum knows everything. Just
You reckon?
No.
Good place to end it. Right. I've been
Let's
Reg.
go, baby.
You've been Marlon. You've been Chobs. Right, let's get the fuck out of here.
for fuck's sake, you're gonna have to do that again.